Welcome to CBS This Morning. President Trump's plan to get tougher on immigration will begin with a new Secretary of Homeland Security. CBS News was first to report yesterday that Kirstjen Nielsen's resignation comes after less than a year and a half in the job. The president says Customs and Border Protection Commissioner Kevin McAleenan will become acting DHS secretary.
Now, Nielsen is leaving office in the middle of a surge of migrants at the U.S. border with Mexico. In February alone, more than 76,000 people were arrested or turned away at the southern border. Nielsen is now the 12th cabinet-level official to leave the Trump administration in just over 2 years, and that is unprecedented. Major Garrett is at the White House, where the timing of her exit is no coincidence. Major, good morning.
Good morning. Senior officials tell us Nielsen's departure is part of a massive reorganization of senior-level management within Homeland Security. That reorganization, directed and overseen by the president's top domestic advisor and immigration hawk, Stephen Miller. Nielsen's been on the hot seat for many months. The president almost made this move in December. In addition to the scrutiny she received from President Trump, Nielsen also received bipartisan criticism.
We're going in a tougher direction.
Signs of the coming shakeup at DHS emerged last week after President Trump pulled the nomination of Ron Vitiello to be the new leader of ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Congress and the courts created this problem, and Congress alone can fix it.
Announcing her resignation, Nielsen tweeted, "I hope that the next secretary will have the support of Congress and the courts in fixing the laws which have impeded our ability to fully secure America's borders and which have contributed to discord in our nation's discourse." Nielsen never persuaded Congress to implement the president's push for new immigration laws. As migrant flows increased, so did the president's frustration with Nielsen. Before her ouster, Nielsen estimated 100,000 apprehensions along the southwest border in March, far larger than in previous years.
Walls work, and where we have them, we are blocking illegal aliens from getting into our country.
Nielsen's tenure at DHS lasted just over 16 months. Before that, she briefly served as the deputy to former White House Chief of Staff John Kelly, while he was at the Department of Homeland Security. Part of Nielsen's legacy, implementing and defending the president's zero-tolerance policy, mass incarceration of border crossers that led to family separations.
We are talking about 2,000 children that resulted from their parents choosing to break the law.
Kevin McAleenan, who takes over for Nielsen, has worked as Customs and Border Protection Commissioner since the early days of the Trump administration and has called on Congress to act.
I briefed the media and testified in Congress that our immigration system was at the breaking point. That breaking point has arrived this week at our border.
McAleenan would like to get the nomination as full Homeland Security Secretary. Unclear if that's going to happen. Until someone is nominated and confirmed, McAleenan will join a long list of Trump administration officials serving in an acting capacity. Nielsen tweeted late last night she will stay on officially until Wednesday to ensure a smooth transition. Other names floated: Energy Secretary Rick Perry and former acting Attorney General Matt Whitaker to be the new Homeland Security Secretary nominee. John?
All right, Major Garrett. Thank you, Major.